Hey, cannedcream here, CC for short, and today I want to talk to you about revealed Season 5 spoilers! I don't have a cutaway for that. The episodes haven't been made yet, so I can't cut to anything. Anyway, as you probably know by now, certain details about next season of My Little Pony have been leaked to the general public. And while I know you're probably sick to death of hearing about them by now, after seeing them plastered over just about every MLP fan site and forum, I still want to talk about them. I have to remain topical after all. Now, if you haven't already guessed, we're going to be going into spoiler territory. So if you're one of the few people who has managed to stay deaf to these details, you will be excused for stopping the video now. But I warn you, you are going to be missing some really cool stuff. Just saying. For those of you cool kids who are still here, we have a lot of ground to cover. So let's just quickly jump in at the topic everyone's been talking about the most, Lauren Faust's return. I know, I'm excited too! Now, a lot of people have been speculating that this means she's retaking the reins of the show for good. And as cool as that would be, this simply just isn't the case. She's been confirmed as a writer for just one episode, and that's all. Kind of a special appearance sort of thing. Now, I think it was either going to be the season opener or the finale. I don't remember which one. And since Hasbro's legal team has since taken down every link they found to the spoilers, I can't go back and recheck. It's my own fault for not saving it. I don't really have too much to say about this topic because what I've told you is literally all the information we have. We just saw her name amongst a list of writers, with others like Dave Polsky, Megan McCarthy, and Meriwether Williams a few times. So until we learn more, all we can do right now is speculate. Now the next one is pretty interesting. Remember a few episodes ago when I made a video suggesting that it would be a good move for MLP to introduce the topic of relationships and romance into the series? Well, once again, I have been revealed for the brilliant prophet that I am, as it has been confirmed that one of the main six will be getting and keeping a cult friend. And I promise you, it's about the last pony you would expect. Now, had the staff watched my video, they would have known it was supposed to be Best Pony Applejack. But in a surprising twist, the pony going into the relationship is going to be the one and only Pinkie Pie. I do have to admit, that's pretty damn cool. If only because I cannot possibly imagine just how Pinkie would even act around someone she was in love with. Other characters like Twilight or AJ, you can kinda guess. And with characters like Rarity, we've already witnessed their reactions to crushes. But Pinkie Pie? I can't even hazard a guess. Though, it is my hope that we get to see a calmer, more focused side of Pinkie, something more subdued and romantic. The possibilities to expand upon her character here are immense. I really hope that MLP really runs with this. For the third reveal, I wouldn't blame you for not believing me. Hell, I wrote this off as a joke myself until I saw the official leaked information. But it does seem like fellow analyzer of various fame and infamy, Kimmy Sparkle, will actually be playing a part in the upcoming season. Kimmy Sparkle. Kimmy... Say hello to the face of the future, kids! Sweet Luna, let's just move on from this topic. I don't want to talk about it, and I can actually feel my brain trying to force itself into a stroke to stop the pain. For the next topic, I honestly don't know how to feel about it because I keep going back and forth between being really excited and super scared because I don't know how it's going to work out or what the writers are going to do with it. But it has been revealed for sure that Nightmare Moon will return. As you probably already know, no one has been able to uncover any exact details except for the fact that a great evil descends upon Equestria and Luna willingly returns to Nightmare Moon to face it. Now, what does this mean that she's willingly making the transformation? That's the part that has me so unsure. Despite being a massive Luna fan, I was never that big into Nightmare Moon. And the thought of losing my precious moon butt, I don't even want to think about that. What I'm hoping is that by willingly becoming Nightmare Moon, Luna will be able to retain a sense of herself and not lose her mind to the darkness again. And that, by the end of this story arc, she will return back to her old self. I have heard some rumors that she'll become the new main antagonist for the series, but for the time being, I am hoping these are just unconfirmed rumors. I don't want to say goodbye to Luna forever. And speaking of unconfirmed rumors, that's a nice enough segue to my final piece of news. The possible addition of a seventh element of harmony. Now, unlike the others on my list, this piece of information was not directly quoted from staff notes, and was more constructed from bits and pieces of information. But all of the signs are pointing towards the addition of a new element and a new main character. Okay, I know your initial reaction is probably to write this off, but if you think about this for a second, it starts to make sense. At the start of the season, the Tree of Harmony takes the elements of harmony from the girls and uses them to create a sealed box that requires 6 keys. Each key has been uncovered when a pony truly understands the meaning behind their element and how to incorporate it into their lives, when they've each accepted their elements as a part of themselves. So what if, when the keys are combined, they unlock the box to reveal a new element they have created? Acceptance. Think about that. Learning to love and accept a person despite being different from you is just the sort of thing that MLP would make into a lesson. And who is the one pony who is the most different from all the others? The one that always has been and always will be something of a social deviant. Yeah, I see your eyes lighting up. You know exactly who I'm about to say. Ladies and gentlemen, I suggest to you that the newest member of the main 6, about to be the main 7, will be Derpy Hooves. If you consider the possibilities, it makes sense. She's been with the show since the very beginning, cementing her into this series more than any other character. And all of those various cameos and background appearances might have been more than just a fun gag for sharp-eyed viewers. What if they had been clues, showing just how involved Derpy was, even if involuntarily, with the main 6's lives? And then, after being gone for so long, she makes her glorious return in Rainbow Falls. So clearly both Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy know her, meaning that they've spent time with her before and maybe even consider her a friend. And as I pointed out in my Derpy episode, she is not just a cameo in her return. She sticks with the main cast throughout the whole thing, even popping up in the photo at the very end with them. Again, I say to you, what if this is another clue, a subtle hint that her life would soon become intertwined with that of the rest of the ponies? And perhaps that picture might even turn out to be her own key, a physical example of a time when, despite her differences and disabilities, she was accepted and even a little needed. When you take into consideration her various long and blatant appearances in several episodes after, it really does seem like they're trying to get the viewer used to seeing her up front and in action, walleyes and all. Now, I can't possibly begin to assume what she'll sound like and what name they'll settle on for her, but clearly the staff does know how popular she is, and when you put the pieces together, along with the tiny slivers of information the internet has managed to snag before it was all taken down, it makes scary good sense. Just think about it. I know Season 4 isn't quite done yet, and Season 5 won't be here for quite some time, but with all the information we've snuck a peek at, I cannot wait for it to begin and see how it all comes together. So thank you very much for watching. Post your own thoughts about these reveals below, and, as ever,
stay pony, my friends.